Hey guys, so I figured out a way to keep the chain hunt going infinitely throughout the entire match. Now, it's not entirely easy to pull off, it requires some strategy. So, I want to explain a little bit of what you need to do to prepare to pull this off, and it won't work every time, especially if the survivors are aware of what you're doing. So, when it comes to add ons, use add ons that either increase the speed of the chain hunt's activation or increase the time it takes to solve the limit puzzle. Any of those four add-ons will work great for this. Perk wise, just use your normal meta perks to slow the game down as much as you can because you need time for this to work. The only required perk is Franklin's Demise. You have to have it. You can also use Hoarder if you have it to see the survivor's aura when they pick up the box if you're close to them, but I don't have it. It's not necessary. Only Franklin's is absolutely required. So I personally used the speed add-ons that activate the chain hunt for this, and I also put on a small map the game which has a lot of pallets, which as you'll see is necessary to pull this off as well. So when the game is on, don't worry too much about doing anything special. Just play normally and try to delay the game as much as you can until you either see the chain hunt start or you see a survivor pick up the lament box, which is you'll see Claudette right now just picked it up and her aura turned gold around her name. At this point, what you want to do is you either want to find that survivor or you want to wait for them to start trying to solve the puzzle. If you see them trying to solve the puzzle, do not teleport to them as it will make the box disappear. You need to walk to them or be lucky like I was here and see them and then chase them. See, I avoid Steve and I go straight for Claudette. Now, it's absolutely required that this survivor is not injured, because if they're injured and you down them, you'll immediately pick up the box and that won't work. Do not hit the survivor. Wait until they're going through a pallet. Make sure you're close enough to them, and if you time it right, they'll waste the pallet and the lament box will get trapped underneath the pallet and they will not be able to pick it back up. If you do it a little bit too early, the box will fall in front of the pallet and it won't work, and if you do it too late, you'll get stunned. Now, the only real counter to this is any means necessary. If they have it, they can just pick the pallet up and you're screwed. But if they don't have that perk, it's pretty much game over, as you'll see. And with every other game I've done this on successfully, the survivors eventually just give up. They go to the pallet, usually point at it, things like that, and quit. So the question is, even though this is pretty difficult to actually pull off, and I'd say that you'll probably get it 1 out of every 3 or 4 games if you're trying, I don't think it was intended, but is it an exploit or is it a unique strategy that you can use? It's completely dependent on the survivors. If the survivors are aware of what you're doing, they'll not let you do this. They'll either drop the box or they won't throw the pallet down on you. So let me know in the comments if you think that this should be patched or if you think this is a legit strategy. Regardless of which one it is, though, I'm pretty confident that we'll be seeing this get removed from the game, as anything that makes survivors just straight up give up like this usually means that it's going to be removed.